Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to motion track in Motion 5. So when you first open it, it will look like this, and you can either create a motion project or a Final Cut effect, generator, transition, or title. We want to select motion project. Okay, and this is what a basic motion project looks like. So what we want to do is select a video. Gosh. Okay, this one. And see, we have it. It's kind of moving. Well, a little more than kind of moving. But, so let's cut it like right there. And you select it, edit, split, delete. There, so now we have this. And we want to add a text up here. But in order to make that look good, we need to motion track this. So basically what motion tracking is it takes a high contrast point and it tracks the motion of that. And basically that's supposed to be the motion that the camera is moving. So that way it could simulate the camera's movement if you're adding in objects. And yeah. So in order to motion track this, we have a few places we can, like down here, that little point and this red dot. And yeah, so we can either go down here to motion tracking, analyze motion, or we can go to library, and go to behaviors, motion tracking, and analyze motion. So let's drag it onto the clip. And let's go to the inspector. And automatically you see it adds this little tracker point. And you want to put this at a high contrast point. I would put it there, but it kind of fades in and out, so I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see if that's a good point. Yeah, it is. So right there is good. Let's add another tracker. And put it right there. Let's add another tracker. You want to have multiple trackers so that it gets a good feel of the motion. Okay, now that we have these trackers in, we can click Analyze Motion. And it is analyzing. And it takes a while depending on how long your clip is. Sometimes they won't be that good because your points are not very good, or the points you put it at goes out of frame. If that happens, then you either need to find a new point or you can keyframe it, which is, I would not recommend. It's very hard. Unless you have a basic up or down or side to side motion, I wouldn't keyframe it. So let's wait for this to analyze. And once you analyze it, you could do whatever you want. You could add a hole in the wall, or anything. So motion tracking, you could have a stable shot or a static shot, and you could do the same thing. But if you motion track it and you add a effect, it just makes it look more realistic. So it's almost done, 88%. And it looks to be tracking pretty good. As a tracker preview of this point over here, seems to be doing good. And it's done. And let's look at this one. Track 1 is stayed on that point the whole time. And track 3, track 2 is stayed on that point the whole time. So there we go. Now, in order to, add the text, well, you can do whatever you want, but I'm adding text. I'm just going to write how to edit. There. So, it's text elements, do scale up, put it right there. And now we want to, make it stay with the motion. Right now it doesn't look very good. So that's why we had to motion track it. So in order to have it move with the camera, we go to behaviors. Library. Behaviors, motion tracking, match move. We want to add that to the clip. And that's the anchor point. You don't need to move that. In the inspector, all you have to do now is where the source is, drag the analyze motion into the source. Just like that. And now you have this. Let's run this. Okay, that wasn't full screen. So let's just play it. And as you can see, it is tracked to the camera, or the motion of the camera. So, yeah, guys, that is how you motion track. Honestly, all clips are different, so it'll be harder to track. Some of them you can't track, which is bad. If that happens, you reshoot it and add a tracking point. So, that's it for this tutorial. More will be coming out soon, and I'll see you guys later.